Hey guys, I'm back. Today is Thursday. It's about 2:30. I have to be at work at 3, so I'm like 15 minutes from my house. Y'all, this week has just been crazy to me. I told y'all my first 2 days how it was going. Yesterday, I was on the subacute floor again, and I had 9 patients. I was with the same preceptor I had on Monday, and she let me pop all the pills. She let me pass the medication. She just stood behind me. I did all the injections, and stuff like that, but it still took me like an hour and a half to get through 9 patients. So to me, in my mind, I'm like, how the heck am I gonna do 29 patients? Because like I told y'all before, the first floor is mainly they put the RNs because they're a little bit unstable. They come just from the hospital, so the LPNs go on memory care, which is 1 to 36, and the skilled is 1 to 28 or 29, and that's just too much for me. Like yesterday, I had to get a glass of wine when I got off work, and I just had to woosah because first off, I have to remember that I'm just being out of my comfort zone, and feeling kind of inadequate about certain stuff. It just was a lot. It just really hit me yesterday. So today I was like, okay, I need to figure out something. Like, I know definitely tomorrow I have to meet with the DON and tell her I'm not ready to be off training. And that's what my preceptor told me yesterday. She was like, you need to let them know that you're not going to be ready by Friday because that's unrealistic. She was like, when I started here, I made them give me another week, another 5 days of training because, that's your license that's on the line. And I was just like, okay, I'm definitely going to do that tomorrow. Now today, I did call one of the sister facilities. Okay, so the facility that I work at is a big, broad facility. They have hundreds of locations, and they have one that's like 10 minutes from my house, and they called me for an interview. And I know if you guys look at one of my old videos, I was I was an agency CNA for 2 days. I tried it out for 2 nights, and I couldn't do it. And that was at one of the facilities. So it's a smaller facility per se. I mean, I just remember it's being a ranch style facility, and it's just not as big as the one that I'm at. And I don't think they have a memory care, if I'm not mistaken. So I looked through my voicemails today, and I called back the lady who called me, and she's the administrator. And I just told her flat out, I said, hey, she was like, have you worked anywhere since you got your license? I'm like, I'm currently at one of our sister facilities in another city. And she was like, oh, okay. And I was like, but the workload, I feel like it's going to be too heavy. I'm still on training. I'm going to have to ask for another week. But I just think 1 to 28 patients to a new nurse, it just may be too much for me. So I'm wondering if, this location would be a lesser load. And she was like, well, right now we're really short staffed. She was like, but she was like, it might be more comfortable for you to be at a facility that's all on one level. She was like, why don't you come in tomorrow for a tour and see if we can sit you down with the DON and just tell her your concerns. She was like, because what's important is that you need to be comfortable as a new nurse. You need to be at the best location that's going to be a good fit for you. Now, I don't know if they'll let me transfer because, I just got this job a week ago. But I just need to see other options that's out there. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I would say anybody that's just passed their NCLEX, just make sure you go on a couple of interviews and just don't take the first offer that was given to you. Because I really should have sought out different opportunities and different patient nurse to patient ratios. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to take a tour, and I'm just going to see what happens tomorrow, because it's very scary, guys, when you go out and you start working. It is nothing like school. They don't teach you a lot of stuff. Not only I have to do a med pass, but I have to call back doctors. I have to look for new orders. That's stuff that I have to do documentation. That is stuff that nursing school did not teach me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just wrap up this video. This was a little just quick update. So y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I see I have a lot of new subscribers, so thank you very much. And I will be back to let y'all know how my tour with the other facility goes tomorrow. Talk to y'all later.